I'm on the wrong screen. Wait. I'm on the okay. Single. Let's try that again. Okay. It's morning. My brain wasn't working for a while there, which is funny because I slept last night. You are slowly witnessing me fix my sleep schedule in real time. Isn't that crazy? I'll be lurking. Have fun lurking. I don't know what you're doing, but have fun doing that too. And good morning, everybody. I'm a little more awake than I should be, considering I woke up at like what 3-4 a.m. Because see, today I like before stream I was like I'm gonna shower because like what the fuck not, and then I step out of the shower and then I look at my towel and there are 2 dead ants in there and I'm like, that's really tough. And so I just kind of had to dry myself off knowing that there are 2 dead ants in the towel, trying to avoid said 2 dead ants. I don't know. There's been a lot of ants recently. It's not as bad as last week, but ants. I hope everyone well and everything and you got some good rest. You won't believe this. My paper, the deadline got pushed to the 21st. The professor looked at the deadline and was like, oh, sorry guys, actually it wasn't due on the 17th. It wasn't due 2 days. 2 days, like your 1,500 words on your identity and your like entire life story wasn't due 2 days after starting the full class. It was actually due after a week, which makes a lot more sense. How has Limbus been? It has been Limbus. I'm falling behind on every Limbus thing, but it's okay. We ball. It doesn't matter because I have every Sinclair I need. I don't have all his egos, but who cares? Oh my god, Aya in chat, that's crazy. Oh my god, big fan, can I have your autograph? How many pages was Omegaverse? We don't talk about that. But if you do care though, the Hawks X Raider fanfic that I was reading was about 50k words. If anyone cares. Can you tell I've been in a mood by the way I keep bringing up that one? It was a good ass fanfic, let me tell you now. Then again, I don't really read long fanfics, but it was a good ass fanfic. Trust. Let's go, more time, but also you got stressed, but yeah, good that you have more time. Hell yeah. Ow, I bit my I bit my tongue. Ow. Okay. That. Do you guys know I can stick my tongue out? I forget I can do that. Sometimes it just randomly kicks in, which is really silly. My tongue still hurts. Ow. I haven't bit my tongue in a while. Why did I bite it just then? I'm on the Discord reading Hawks X Raider call. We could do it right now. Just kidding. We have things to do in the game. Is there any ID you need? Everything, so I should... What do you mean you have every ID? That's crazy. So I should probably put my friend code in server. Perchance. I don't know if there's any IDs. Actually, Pequod Heathcliff. I think we all need some more Heathcliff in our life. Like, where's our Kanto 6 Heathcliff ID? Why'd we get another Otis? I love Otis, but also I love Heathcliff, and he's kinda the main character of this season. I think we should have more Heathcliff in our lives. Which is really ironic, because in the book, there was a part where Heathcliff comes back, he's full on just like, sup Kathy, I'm here to tell you I lived, and then tell Hindley and Linton to suck it and to kill myself. And I thought that was kind of really goated of him. 1 billion Otises, so many Otises! We need another Sinclair. I need to work on my Sinclairs. I also need to work on everything else in the game. Yeah. What if Heathcliff was called Freakcliff, and instead of revenge, he wanted to... Sometimes I wonder if I do this too early in the morning, because what the hell is wrong with you guys? Okay.
아직 가게 문은 열지 않았는데요.
Oh my gosh, Sinclair. Sorry, I got distracted. Okay. I've been getting distracted. Let's see. We pulled on here. We're just gonna have to wait for Otis to come. We'll do like a pull there when she comes out, but I want Heathcliff. I want Heathcliff if they ever decide Heathcliff has rights and should, like, you know, get an ID soon. Oh my god, Sinclair. Sorry. Okay. Before my brain like farts anymore, my brain is just so farting today. We're actually going to play the game. Isn't that crazy? And by play the game, I mean hit win rate 20 billion times. The goal is to start Kanto 6 today. At least get like maybe 3. There's stuff in my eye. I hope it's not another dead end. Hope you enjoyed the first 2 minutes you go. I did. Look at it. Wow. Wait. Oh my god! Wait, that's so sick! How do you keep churning these out? That's so sick though. Yo! Oh my god. I don't know how you keep doing this, but it's so cool. Oh my gosh. Anyways. Oh my god. If only there wasn't something in my left eye. I think my blinks are connected to my left eye so it doesn't look at all like I'm winking. Oh my god. Ow, my eye. Is that an eyelash? It is an eyelash. Ugh. Ow. This is such a... Oh my god. Eyes? Eyes working? No, they're not working. Okay. I guess I'm just gonna, like, have my eyes closed the entire time. And by eyes closed, I mean I have my left eye closed. Only my left eye is closed because it hurts. Okay, what's the deal here? So, blop, blop, blop. And then... So I'm terrible at dungeons, so my tactic is only go for ego spots. Only go for the prompts. Because I'm definitely, like, good at this game. Oh yeah, okay. Bop, 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 slash. How many slash bros do we have? I was gonna uptime Merso. I was gonna uptime Merso. I should have done that. Funny. We'll do that when we exit the dungeon. This is basically my mirror dungeon team. Okay, we'll just shove people on there and hope for the best. I just put friend code. I put Pequod Heath and Philip Sinclair. Yay! I'll add you after dungeon. After we get all win rated in the dungeon. Oh yeah. I'm like, oh my gosh, Rhodia, yay! Okay. I'm scared for the ending of this dungeon and what's it called? The start of Kanto 6. From what I hear from everybody I know and the general just internet, Kanto 6 goes insane with its writing. So that's kind of mildly terrifying, especially considering I'm a third through the book. I was gonna finish the book before today, and then guess what I didn't do? That. I have to go buy bread. Why are you streaming now? Why are you buying bread now? Consider this. What if I am the bread? I don't know what I'm saying. Good luck with buying bread. I hope it tastes better than normal. Breader than normal. Actually, I don't know. Would a breadier taste better? Bread. Getting that bread. Ahem. La 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 la. Okay, next. Wait, okay. Shimmering blue letters float before you. The way that these similar words are ordered makes it difficult to understand what it's trying to say. To say what is right, and what is wrong, is not right. But that is not to say that to say... What? Okay, but that is not to say that to say what is right and right is wrong is wrong. To say what is wrong is right and right is wrong is not wrong, and to say that what is right and what is wrong is in turn to say that this wrong is right. That's what... Pass to gain an ego gift. I don't like this. Okay, let's reread this. To say what is right and what is wrong is not right. So you can't say okay, what's right, what's is wrong. That's not a good philosophy to have. But that is not to say that to say what is right and right is wrong. So you can't do good things to justify, you can't do bad things to just say good, and you can't do bad to justify bad. Yeah. To say what is right and right is wrong is not wrong. Just think about this in single terms. To say that what is right and what is wrong is in turn to say that this wrong is right. So basically, do whatever, you know. Say let's pick this one. That was so many words. I don't know what they are anymore. My shelf of 8 Limbus books is intimidating me when I only read Wuthering Heights and Damien. Same. I have read. Me looking at my Moby Dick copy sitting over there. I can knock on it. Wait, hold on. The Moby Dick copy that I've been reading for a year because I keep not reading the book. See, look. That's me hitting it. Hardcover. Okay, now my knuckles hurt. Yeah, let's see. Which ones have I read? I've read Damien. I think I've touched at least a page or two of most of them. I don't know if I've actually finished any. I finished Hellscreen, at the very least. Hellscreen and The Wings. I'm not finishing Dream of the Red Chamber ever in my life. My friends are currently You would Valley Girl voice me now at all times. Okay, we'll wait until we hit 15 minutes and then we'll go. Okay. So, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so like, let's see, what else? I don't have a copy of Dante's Inferno, and my copy of The Stranger I lent to my friends, and like, I also lent my copy of Damien to my friends. Said friend actually like really hates Damien, and specifically Book Sinclair, and like, can we blame her? No, because what was Book Sinclair on? Oh my gosh. Yeah, but for the other ones, let's see. I'm like a third through Moby Dick, I'm gonna say. I don't know. At some point they talk about whale balls, which I think is like really funny. This voice, bro. Yeah, probably those stuff. I'm probably the last 5 I don't have for my birthday soon. I need to lock in. We all need to lock in. Oh my god, guys, we're all locking in. What the hell is this? Roja, I guess you're just gonna have to like win. Oh my god, this is why we love Rodia. I also need to touch Crime and Punishment. Oh my gosh. I have a physical copy of Donkey. That reminds me, I lent my Donkey copy to my friends too, but I kind of need to get a specific translation for a class I'm taking, so it doesn't even really matter. I also read the Metamorphosis. And then the Odyssey, I think I read a few pages and then totally forgot about everything. But my friend read the Odyssey, so like, it's okay, it's whatever. I'll just like get everything secondhand from her. She may or may not be in chat right now. So true, so real about hating Book Sinclair. Yeah, doesn't he just like suck? Like, what's his deal? I think am I allowed to talk about like your experience reading Damien after reading The Stranger? Because I still think to this day it is like the most hilarious thing. The bird stays there for a moment before transforming and falling to the floor. It transforms into an old and weathered bamboo hat. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Where are we? Are we Bamboo Kim? Are we? Oh my gosh. All allies deal plus 50% more slash damage. Now that I think about it, shouldn't I have like gotten a team that is like Blade Lineage? Oopsie. Oopsie. I might have thrown. Oh my gosh. Poise. Slash damage. My Ryoshu might die, but like, we ball. We ball. It's okay. I can't believe we have like 8 more minutes of freaking this. I can't do this today. Yes, I can. Like, it's not like I have anything to do. I do have things to do today. Oh my gosh! Yay! I also need to read all of my articles for class. I don't know what else I have to do today though. Like, geography, geology. Yeah. Geography and geology is like low-key kind of fun though. You don't need Blade Lineage to slay. Oh my gosh, you're right. You're right. We don't. Who needs Blade Lineage? Like we're just built different. Oh my gosh. Do I sound Valley Girl enough? I think I'm overdoing it. I'm totally gonna like revert to normal within the next like 30 seconds. But who cares? Who cares? I really want to know. I really want to know what Bamboo Hattie Kim's deal is. Like, dude. La li la li la. Bonk. Bonk. This must be a tavern. This bar or an inn is bustling and its patrons are energetically chattering away. They all seem to be in a rather good mood. What if Carmen was a valley girl and all distortions were horses? Not gonna lie, you sound perfect. I don't know if you're overdoing it, but I love it. Yay! You can hear my voice slowly dying. What if Carmen was from California instead of the city? What if the city is actually just a representation of California and Carmen came from Los Angeles and and Cogito was actually just avocado toast? What if Carmen just spoke like this all the time and that was her deal and that's why everyone's distorting? They're like, oh my god, Carmen, I cannot like deal with you right now. I joined only 1 minute ago. I'm already starting. I'm so sorry. You have to like deal with this for another 5 minutes. Sorry. Someone redeemed the Valley Girl voice and we're stuck like this for 5 more minutes. I can't stick around for the stream, but I wanted to wish you a good stream anyways. Hi Cospa, thanks for like dropping in anyways. I hope you're like have good luck with whatever you're doing right now. I'm actually from California, from LA kinda. Cogito rhymes with Nagito. How did we get here? What if Carmen was Skibbity and Cogito was Prime and the city was Ohio? Oh my gosh, like, what the Sigma? Is it too early to be like doing this? A trio among the crowd is quite boisterously arguing and pointing fingers at each other. No, I don't understand why this is even a matter of dispute. A blade is a weapon made for cutting, and, like, the right way to use a blade is to slash with it. The Abnos are Skibbity. You don't know what you're talking about. Stab a single point with all your might, and your foe shall surely fall. I read all your might as all might. I'm so amateur-brained. Help me. You're both wrong. Your half-hearted cuts and stabs won't do anything but piss him off. They'll be back on their feet immediately. Smack their skulls with the blunt end, halter the scabbard and knock them down for good. Make him 2 days to get up. I can't do this. How many times have I like said that? Who knows? The trio appeared to be talking about something pretty serious, so we'd stopped to listen to their debate. They suddenly turned in our direction and called over to us. You there, your band can clearly handle your weapons. Am I wrong? Answer us. Like, what is the best way to wield your sword? Of course, to slash is the best way to use a blade, is it not? What should I say to that? I want an ego gift. Let's see. Rodion! Rodion! Teehee! I love Rodion. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yay! I hope this is immersive. People who manifest ego are Sigma. They're just like the alphas, you know. Anyone who does stars is just like totally an omega, you know. And like when they undistort, that's you giving them their beta blockers. Beta blockers are a real thing, and they don't refer to that for thank you for following. I don't know what was the I started cut every time I mention Omegaverse someone follows. I'm gonna cry. Walking up to Valley Girls and they just debate this and are like, what is this? The best way to use your sword. And then they kill you immediately. The loudest one guffaws, raising his cup full of liquor. I'm not claiming that other methods are inferior. I'm merely claiming that a blade, a weapon with an edge, is made to cut things. The other two nod in reluctant agreement. Well, if you're talking about the blade and the blade part only, sure. I suppose a decapitation is not so different from breaking the skull open. Huh, you made my day, friend. Like, take this. A man who preached the superiority of slash pats you on the back and places something in your hands. Oh my gosh, what did he give me? A rusted hill. That's so lame. Seriously, a rusted one slash power up? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Kurokomo blade lineage. If only I had either of those. This is really funny. Maybe I should have like switched out Merso. Oh wait, no. I couldn't do that because you can't take supports here. Well, it'd be like that. He's clip-on got his out. I wonder, what would life be like if my, you know, like, vocabulary was normal? I think Dongrang like low-key gives off Omega vibes. Dare I say? I really hope Ryoshu doesn't like die. Maybe I should stop at win rating or like switch her out or something because she's kind of struggling, you know. Oh my gosh, I definitely shouldn't have brought Yusang. Oopsie. Oopsie. Guys, we have less than a minute left of this. Thank God. Thank God. Oh my God. I'm so scared. I hope Ryoshu lives. Like, she's kinda scaring me with her health there, and I can't exactly like use fluid sac at the moment because I'm not generating anything. 30 seconds left. I am breaking my knees apart. I should like not sit crisscross applesauce in a chair. I should drink water. Yay! Very end. Let's go. Okay, and now we're back to normal. We drank normal potion juice. Normal potion juice. Yep, that's definitely what I meant to say. All sinners ranked by their Omegaverse status, they are all Omegas. He's saying Beta turns Sigma. I was congrats on his transition. Faust Alpha. She would be Alpha, to be honest. Okay. Ryoshu, I know you do slash, but we're gonna take you off and we're gonna shove Greg on there. Why the hell not? I'm back. Sinclair would be a beta. He would. I feel like because he'd be between two worlds. Get it? If only my tracking tracked just then. That's really funny. Ahem. Doki claims to be an alpha, but is Omega. She would. She would. Ryoshu, Sigma, Mer. You know what? You know what? I kind of get it. I kind of get it. He's like, he doesn't have the energy to be an alpha, you know? You know? Hongel, beta, Heathcliff, beta. I feel like Rogia, no matter how you look at it. No, actually, Ishmael, Omega turns Sigma. Oh my god, we have two of them. I appreciate how much thought about this. Yeah. Have you thought about this before? I feel like you have. This is certainly one of the conversations ever, isn't it? What would Rodia be? Have you said Rodion yet? Rodia is Sigma. Sigma. There we go. What if I told you this whole time I actually don't know what like Sigma is? I know the three main ones. Am I a fake fan? Maybe. Ow. Nice. That is skin peeling off my pinky finger from me moving my hands. That's awkward. Hi, Light Trace! You're actually here! Yay! We're halfway through the bamboo-hatted Kim dungeon. Hehe. And I'm realizing my loadout is like kind of bad. Dante is beta. Dante would be beta. Omega Greg, I can get behind that. I can get behind that. That's good. We hear a pair of voices as we walk alongside a stone fence. The two travelers are both carrying blades. I pity the people here. Well, the decision of a wing is absolute for its feathers. There is very little they can do about it. One of them stands out. Their clothing sets them apart from the locals. Maybe they're not from around here. Still, to allow the Kurokuma clan to make their way in here, that's too much. The wing cares about naught else but fluttering its wings. All else becomes insignificant. Sounds like they're talking about the current escort. More outsiders, I see. How convenient. The pair stops in their tracks, then turns around to face us. The Kurokuma clan. No, you do not wear their garb. You don't appear to be peasants seeking to make some cash in the chaos of the back streets either. Well then, what do you outsiders think of the current climate? How should I answer this? I want an ego gift. Oh my god, Arodia, it's time for you to do your job again. Oh yeah. Look at her go. Wings like Yusei. Ah. Today I'll be sharing my dissertation on what Limbus Company characters are alpha and which are beta. Huh. Sword-carrying men Snickers. You answer with wisdom to my foolish query. Such musings hold very little significance in the city indeed. He laughs a little more, this time with gusto, then tears the tassel from his weapon before handing it open. Open? Over. What? I enjoyed your answer. If you ever... Is that a word or is that a typo? Find yourself in a conflict with the blade lineage, show them this tassel. It will be of some help to you, I can guarantee you that. With that, they waved their hands and disappeared into the other direction. Cool.
이런 일은 실패해본 적이
What does
없지.
this do? Target has 1.5 or lower slash resistance plus 0.3. Cool. La 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 la. La 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 la. We should... I think everyone's fine except for Ryoshi. Faust. Well, I'll do the 20%. And just hope Ryoshi doesn't, like, die. From what I hear, sinking isn't the best for this one, right? Can I sell anything? Not that I know of. Slash resistance plus 0.3. So we also get a slash resistance attack. That's nice. Okay. Activates when there are 3 or more blade lineage identities. That's really tough. We have kind of the opposite of blade lineage going on here. We have 1 Rodion. Endorphin kit? Gazing? Oh my gosh. Gazing? Like Virgilius. And gaining poise potency from skill effects, gain 1 poise and 1 poise. That's crazy. Let's take this one. That's kind of all we can do. We're gonna hope that we don't, like, die. Do we not enough cost to heal? That's really, we have 9 cost. That is hilarious. So we need pride, right? Cool. Pride. Fight for the pride. Da, 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 da. Then something paradox live. We have pride. Your pride. You're sinking, so we're not gonna. Me when reading, just in case, because I know for a fact, Yi sinks. Question mark. You can go there. We can surely we can do this without what's the face? BL. You know, we don't need BL. We can read about reading. This has been my tactic the entire time when it comes to actual gameplay. My tactic for actual gameplay is we ball and we win, and it works out 75% of the time. It doesn't work in Ruina. It doesn't work in Ruina. It works here. So that thing behind him is... Indeed. That is the monolith. The artifact must have entered his fathoms of ego the moment it imbued Bamboo-Hatted Kim with strength. This manor must be where the mentor's last protectee resided before we departed Escor. What's that in the background? Oh, such massacre. What about the other 25%? Terrible, terrible, terrible dying. The other 25%, we don't speak about the other 25%. Believe in the wind rate that believes in you. The other 25% is terrible. Yeah. Mentor, was this carnage the memory that has haunted your dream in your waking hours for so long? Yet, the deaths of our dear fellows. Tears begin to well in Angdu's eyes. Huh. Again, something murmurs in my head. Is this Bamboo-Hatted Kim's past? Whoa! A somber voice drenched with woe echoes in my head. For a fleeting moment, I once had this thing people called honor. Vile men whose hearts are consumed by evil oft approach virtuous officials to seek harm. As a confirmed alpha, have you ever, as the cool kids say, mocked someone? My brother sure has. Me though, I prefer to just hit them with the. I just prefer to mew on them, you know. I prove I'm the alpha by mewing. Yep, I'm gonna do a 10 fall on the Ryoshi ego banner. Say something funny to give me luck. You're so skibbity. I don't know what to say. I'm not funny. Don't die. That's it. That's all I've got. Yep. bamboo-headed Kim. More like, I don't know. Blade lineage mentor. Oh my god. Mentors in BL. We got BL tutors. I'm trying. I'm not trying hard enough. Yeah, I'm trying too hard. That was the worst 10-fill of all time. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm not known for my luck. I'm known for everything that isn't my luck. And I considered it an honorable deed to be a protector of the virtuous, to hew those that sought harm against them. Yet to be virtuous in a world of the vicious way was to be prey to this merciless world. And before such overwhelming might of the vicious, the irrevocably corrupt officials, my strength was inconsequential. I had little choice but to leave Escort, cradling my broken spirit alongside my fellows. Bamboo-headed Kim, more like a beta-coded Kim. There we go. Mariachi Sinclair, I'm so sorry. It's okay. You got Sinclair. I think that's what I've given you. Sinclair. From me. Yep. On my behalf, Sinclair. I've left my scarred honor behind at the land of my failure. We became vagabonds, lost, wandering, and weary. Aimless drifters without a place to call their home. Even their faith in my decision to leave began to crumble piece by piece. So did my faith in myself. I began to fall apart. I've already failed once. What's there to say that I'm not failing my dear fellows once again? The least I could do is help them lead a stable life. Yet the invitation I received... Invitation! Only led them to their demise. In the end, I failed my mission. I failed my honor. I failed my dear fellows. Again, I returned to the land of my failure. Bamboo-headed Kim? Blade lineage? He's gonna mog! He's gonna mog! The voice continued to murmur. Oh my gosh, what? But it had devolved into nothing but a low growl, a quiet and incoherent rumbling. I can't help but feel a bit of sympathy at a suffocatingly painful past. But that's exactly why we have to face him. Free him from this distortion. We need to give him his hormone suppressants. Guys, we're putting an end to this right here, right now. Yes, it appears that we have no choice. Angdu has grown far too agitated to function properly in this battle. It's all up to us now. Aw, poor girlie. Doesn't she die? Doesn't she die at the end of this? I remember people going like, yeah, she dies. When I was like, wow, she's so cute. I love her. I hope she doesn't die. And then she proceeded to, and then everyone was like, about that. Okay. Skills. Passives. Wow. Panic type doesn't change. -6 sanity. Awkward. Okay. What are these? Mr. Man, what are you using? This is some good ass background music though. Gain 2 poise, 3 count, bleed. Gain 2 poise, bleed. Clash win, he gets more poise. On hit, gain slash damage up, so just don't win. Just don't let him, okay. On use, is there a way to get rid of his poise? That's really kind of scary. If it's all on use. On evade, gain 4 poise? That's also really scary. Okay. You're aiming for Greg. Greg, can you win this for us? You're so cool, Greg. You're so cool. Okay. Hongle. You do that. Donkey. Is there anything aiming for Rhodia? Yeah, that one. That's nice. Donkey, that yellow one over there. Yeah, that works. Ishmael, go there. And then Faust, since it's aiming for Donkey. I can't wait to watch me fail this fight. I'm excited to fail this fight too. Just because, like, I don't know a whole lot, but the poise. Poise scares me. I like poise. Okay, win. We're winning. Trust. Nothing bad can happen. I say, not knowing 2/3 of the passives, but it's okay. It's okay. We're just built different. Repeat after me, every pony. We're built different. Ignore the poise. The 4-1 poise, that's not there. That's not there. It's not real. I can't hurt you if you can't see it. Okay. So we already got a decent amount of his health
이 공격은 꽤
down,
먹혀든 것 같아요.
right? Fight this boss with sinking team. Why would you do that? Isn't the point to not do that? Using the free 10 pull on Genshin. Can you say something to give me luck? Maybe it's inverted for different games. Genshin, more like Shigma. Balls. I don't. Where am I going? Genshin Impact, more like Genshin. I don't know. You don't have other team. Oh. If you won, then it worked. If you won, then it was a good team. It doesn't matter what kind of team, as long as you win. Let's see. If we win this clash, you'll get good stuff on Genshin. You already pulled. You got Kirara. Yeah. I kind of forgot she existed. I forgot she existed. Oops. I stopped playing after, like, right after Inazuma. Oopsie. So I don't know, like, half the Inazuma characters. Oopsie. Okay, what's this? Did you have more stuff on lock? No, right? Right, no, because you definitely have more stuff unlocked because it says new. What is the new? Is it an attack? It's probably one of the attacks he's using right now. Cool, okay. Gain 3 poise if he wins the clash, but that's kind of, he shouldn't do that. Okay, these are the ones he used earlier. These are also the ones he used earlier. Overthrow. Don Quixote, I think you should win. Let's see. Who else? Rhodia, you're being aimed at by that one, so go fight that one. This one, Hongul. Blah, 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 blah. Here. Yeah. And Donkey, you have options. You have options, Donkey. That one's also Honglu. Can we get a Faust over there? Yes. What about here? Greg? I say Greg. Here. Donkey. What about Ishmael? Oh yeah, Ishmael, you're a better fit for there. And then we should be good as long as we don't. As long as we just, like, you know, everything goes to plan, as it should, because that everything always goes to plan. Trust. He just slash and all sinner dead. Not today. Not today. We'll outslash. Oh no, he evaded. We didn't want him to do that. That's a lot of poise. That's a lot of poise. That's kind of scary. I don't really like him having a lot of poise, because that's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. I won't even lie. He's almost at the stagger point. That's nice.
방금은 전략의 승리야. 계속 밀어붙이자.
Donkey did nothing, but that's okay. That's okay. We ball. Okay, things are going a bit too well. What's gonna happen now? Okay, what's new? What's new? La la la, probably another attack that I don't know of. Yep, because his passives just aren't there. That's a counter. That's not really... I don't know about that. Yield my flesh. That's a counter. That's pretty bad. Unuse. Okay. It's nice that all the poise goes away the next turn start. Otherwise, we'd be in a predicament. Just have everyone ball, you know? Like, there. And, well, you can do better, Hangu. There you go. There you go. Okay. You're not doing anything there. He's dripping. He is dripped out. And he is dripping upwards. An ominous black aura of doom. He's also got the Sand's Eye. While you were going out collecting boughs, I mastered the blade. Oh! Okay, wait, where are we? Right, attacking. That's a good idea. Bop, bop, beep. And then... Ishmael? I still don't really get how, like, defenses work, to be honest, which is not a good thing to admit out loud, but it's fine. It's fine. What's this one going for? That one's going for Honglu. I'm back from buying bread. I hope the bread didn't kill you. I hope you're alive from buying bread. Like emotionally. Donkey? She won. She got countered. Okay. Hit. Okay, now he's staggered. He's staggered. It's okay. Everything is fine. He's staggered. We're winning. Trust. We just kind of gotta hope that we do like 20 billion damage this next round,
끝났습니다.
because if not, we're kinda screwed.
시원한걸?
Because he's definitely gonna phase change, right? Right.
좋다. 좋아. 계속 집중하지.
Okay, damage. I don't know if anyone's egos would do more damage, but we're gonna damage.
바람구멍을 내주지.
We're gonna hit him with the damage button, the damage auto button. Okay, 441. Let's see how much lower he gets. Not that much lower. I got jump scared. I'm like, okay, but not really. Just follow. Thank you for following. Where? He has 277 health left. Guys, we have to do this. If we die, this is gonna be such an L. To claim target fixed. Priority, it was the least HP on kill. Double the growing resist. Heal. Oh, he's gonna. Hey. Nope, that's not gonna work. Oh God. What do we do here? What do we do here? Oh dearie me, that's not a good thing to look at. That's a pretty bad thing to look at. Have you considered that? Will this work? Favored? How favored? How favored? Use the egos. I've got you. I've got you. Oh hey, look at that. Look at that. Whoever doubted me? Not me. I'm just cool like that, you know? Let's see, those are all aiming for Honglu, so it doesn't really matter what we do there. There, and then Honglu clash that. Or not, what? Oh, of course, okay. Of course the one thing that isn't there is, okay, words. Need an ego with at least a power of 28. It says that Donkey's got it, so I'm gonna trust the thing indicator and hope we win, and if not, that's gonna be really silly. Okay, Broja, win for us. There. Shout out to Bleed. Trusting it will be a mistake. This was definitely a mistake. Yep, mistakes are made. 226 health. 226 health. She is yapping. Okay. Yep, trusting it may have been a mistake. It's okay. We ball. We ball. We did it! Yeah! Okay. Donkey lives another turn. It's okay. She does 14 full damage, but who cares? Who cares? 14 damage is better than 0. It's better than negative 14. Huh. And then, okay, he's under 100. That's all we needed. I think we just might win. Don't jinx us. Don't jinx us like that, please. Don't jinx us. Ooh. So I guess Ishmael is just gonna die. Sorry, girl. Unless, hear me. Okay. 88 damage. Like we got him down to 88 damage last time. So surely everything goes right. Surely we don't mess up completely last minute and everything goes totally fine and nothing bad happens and we all live, even though I'm just kind of throwing things around, right? Yeah, definitely. Let's take those out. Unless Dante pulls out a gun. Okay, I guess Ishmael is just kind of left for dead. Really awkward for her, but she served her purpose. It's okay. She won't die if we just win, you know? Okay, well, there goes Faust. It's alright, 59 damage. Just win. Just win. Just win. Just win. Okay, that's not winning. That doesn't sound like winning. Okay. How many more? 39. Okay, 21. It's okay. Honglu's got this. Honglu, I'm so in love with you. Honglu, when have you ever done me wrong? We did it. We did it with my lack of reading comprehension. Yay! Ah, the dungeon. After a grueling battle, and as we finally managed to drag bamboo-hatted Kim to his knees, like a mirage, the fathoms of ego began to fall apart. Honglu, have my kids, please. Remember, when in doubt, the BJ brothers. I want you to know I consider you being an alpha canon to the lore. Who said it wasn't? Honglu beating fraud allegations? No one's ever... What allegations? Monolith had already left the fathoms of ego and was back at the center of the office. Just as the office began to resemble the one we had walked into, the radio carrier began to buzz again. Hiya, can you hear me? If you do, give me a tick-tock. Tick-tock. Very funny, Dante. You know we just barely survived the deadly encounter, right? Well, she asked me to. Perfect. We really don't have much time left. Since it looks like the monolith's briefly stabilized, let me teach you how to lock it down. Don't take too long or that distortion's gonna turn into an abnormality. What? You can do that? Follow my instructions to a T, and don't lag behind. It's all about precision and speed. She seems awfully cheery for how dire the situation is. I followed the radio's instructions and reached out to the monolith with my palms. Ooh. Some light came out of it when I reached out with my fingers. The voice coming from the radio was pretty nonchalant about all this, but it almost looked like she could see exactly what I was looking at. Right, straight from down there. Straight down from there. Yep, you're doing good. Now move left. Take it slow now. Interesting lines to read out loud. Read Leviathan. I should read Leviathan. I think the problem is more that I read half of Leviathan, didn't comprehend any of it, and then left and was like, I'll read the rest of it another day, and then another day didn't come, and then I forgot everything I read about Leviathan. What if I read Leviathan next week? What if I did that? Exactly a week from now. I needed to figure out something to do next Thursday. So I guess we're reading Leviathan next Thursday. We've decided it now. Leviathan is going to be read. Trust. Literature. And so I'm not behind on any of the lore, because how have I read like Wonderlab and Distortion Detective but not Leviathan? I don't know. I'm built different. Anyways, couldn't help but wonder if I was doing this right, but I still followed her directions and drew a trail of light with my hand over the monolith. Whoa. Mentor! The shimmering black tendrils began to withdraw from bamboo-hatted Kim's body. Maybe the distortion is withdrawing too? Good work! Detective, the levels are stabilizing. Detective? On the topic of distortion, Detective. I can't seem to stop calling you Detective. Huh. Sorry, old habits die hard. Is this Ezra? Did Ezra start working for Limbus Company? What? This has to be Ezra, right? Or like Yuria, maybe? I don't know. But like if they know this much about about not detective distortions, as I know this much about distortions and they sound really happy, this has to be Ezra, right? Old habits die hard. I didn't actually finish Distortion Detective, but I did comprehend that one more. This has to be Ezra, right? Wait. Sounds like she's reporting to someone else on the other side of this communication. Huh. Guess who's gonna read Distortion Detective again? Good work, best dudes. LCA will be there in a minute, so just sit tight. Huh? LCA? Not that rude after team lady from earlier? Well, anyways, thanks for the assist, everyone. LCD Distortion What the fuck? I was right! What? Oh my god, what? Oh my god, Ezra mission! Oh my god, yay! Oh my god, I remember reading Distortion Detective in the old retail break room I used to occupy on my breaks at my old retail job. Oh my god, this is so exciting. Wait. Okay, I'm heating up so bad. I'm so excited. I love Ezra. I love Distortion Detective, guys. I fucking love Distortion Detective. Okay. Why is she at Limbus Company? The radio shut off before any of us had the chance to say anything again. And 5 seconds later, my, they're really piling in, huh? LCA, the Special Operations Unit. Orders, commencing secured item retrieval. Right, the item is custody target T276, confirmed and secured. Well, looks like our job is done here. I didn't even have to say anything, not that they could hear me anyway, before the uniformed troops marched in and started attaching various tools to the monolith. Trouble. T27601 unconfirmed. Requesting location. What are you blathering about? Rewording. Where's the distorted individual? I am aware of whom you seek. He sits next to the monolith. Huh? Where has he gone? The individual by the name Engdu dragged him behind that sofa. Approximate time of event 3 minutes ago. What? Why would you do that? Oh. Is this how she dies? This is gonna be awkward. Didn't I ask you to tell us if you noticed something important going on in the background? I will make an immediate report should an identical event occur. That's when I noticed that the LCA agents were growing visibly uneasy. Uh-oh. Alert. Abnormal reaction detected from an entity in T27601's proximity. And when that agent ran over and kicked over the sofa? Miss Engdu. There was Engdu, her arms tightly wrapped around Bamboo Hadakim. Her hand holding a blade that dug deep into her mentor's flesh. I know not of your painful past. I cannot possibly know in detail what you've gone through. But that cannot be a just reason and excuse for cutting down your own fellows, your very own fellows. Miss Engdu, that man was not himself. If the blade has consumed my mentor, turned him into a fiend, then I will end him myself. It has to be me. No, not at all. It's all excuses. That's all it is. Is she gonna distort too? Is that what happens? Is she going to distort and like jump out the building and fly away and we're just gonna be like, well, that sucks. I swear to God. If Mentor didn't bring some odd invitation to us, if he hadn't caused us to flee Escor, our home to begin with. Oh, yes, I hear you. Your voice is finally growing clearer. God damn it. God damn it. Of course. Carmen at the scene of the crime. Mutation. Distortion of the subject entity confirmed. Suspicion. Phase 1 of the monolith reactivation process may have been engaged. We can't just let her be. She's going to distort. Marceau! Knock Miss Engdu out! What? Valley Girl Carmen makes an appearance. No, she doesn't. No, she doesn't. Marceau struck Engdu hard before the LC agents even had the chance to do anything. Stabilized. Distortion nullified by the subject's loss of consciousness. Ugh. Stab wound confirmed on subject T27601. Wound not critical. Will not pose challenge to retrieval and recovery. I have carried out the task as you have ordered. Thank you. Whoa, what just happened? Is that caused by the monolith's influence too? A plausible explanation? The monolith was properly sealed, but its lingering influence seems to have seeped into her. Oh, hey! The levels went bonkers over there just now. Bonkers. The radio began buzzing all on its own again. Requesting radio. I will receive LCD's message. Okay. Acknowledged. Please speak. Huh? Oh, you're LCA, aren't you? I'm Ezra from LCD. Nice to... Acknowledged. Commencing sitrep. You know what? You're not the only one who knows how to cut people off. I already got your sitrep, okay? I don't need it. There are 2 people there, right? Just bring them both over here. Negative. Exact order state that retrieval targets are to be... Come on, loosen up some, huh? Concern. The monolith alone will be a difficult subject to contain. Oh, that's okay. Our very own detective... our very own LCD team leader. What is it? What is LCD? I might have missed something. LCD. Are they like just navigational bros? Anyways, what's Moses doing? LCD team leader? What's she doing right now, bro? I mean, our very own LCD team leader said she'll take care of it. Besides, that monolith detective and I have successfully retrieved that before. And considering that the 2 of them are both returnees from the library, considering that the 2 of them have both been pulled from the edge of distortion, it'll definitely help us with our records, don't you think? Understood. However, what the hell? Are we kidnapping them from some dodgy human experiments or something? Okay, so I know that there's been scary rumors of kidnappings in T-Corp, but what we're doing here is completely unrelated, alright? I'd appreciate if you didn't compare us to the likes of those backstreet rumors. Sure, you guys can leave them there, but if we don't take them in, they'll distort and get killed. And who knows, the Kurokuma clan or even the Thumb could catch wind of this and pick them up instead. I suppose you're right. Anyways, make sure to bring them both in, okay? Both of them. Acknowledged. Retrieving now. The call dropped. The agent swarmed around the pair, bound them, and disappeared out the door. Oops. All of it was done in one fluid practice motion. I don't know when it happened, but they'd already retrieved the monolith when that LCA agent picked up LCD's call. Right, so mission accomplished, huh? I guess so. Warning. Recommended action for the manager. Immediate extraction from the scene. Imminent arrival of the thumb. Highly likely. So, after the middle is the thumb. Huh. What I wouldn't give to see the look on their stuck-up faces. I think he's telling us to get out of here before the thumb catches us red-handed. Correction. Limbus Company was already on a crash course against the thumb the moment we commenced this mission. Bruh. That makes sense. It'll only be a matter of time before they put the pieces together and realize that we're involved in what happened. Are you sure that we can handle not only the middle, but also the thumb? Irrelevant. A foe is a friend, and a friend is a foe for Limbus Company. Business. Delayed. Extracting scene first. With that cryptic message, the LCA agent quickly withdrew from the scene. He knows something, but won't tell us what it is. At least, that was the impression I got from the way he spoke. I came to meet so many departments of the company in such quick succession. The LCA, the LCD, and the LCCA. An old question arose again. Something I'd forgotten as we kept ourselves busy with the missions we carried out so far. I really don't know much about this company I'm working for. And there's this mysterious Herman, and the equally puzzling Damien. Maybe in the grand scheme of things, I really don't know anything. Maybe what I know amounts to nothing more than a pinch of knowledge available to the powers that be. I thought we were pretty deep into our journey, but I was starting to feel that, in the far future, if I were to look back on the records of this journey, we wouldn't even be 10 pages into the book. I began walking back to the bus with the sinners, my head further mired in confusion. Whew, we really ran into a lot of people in such a short time, huh? Well, I'm pretty happy that I got to know more about the workings of this company. Once we returned to the bus, the sinners each began chattering away about what had just happened. I wonder what's going to happen to Angdu or Bamboo-Hatted Kim. You know, I probably should drink water right now. That's probably a good idea, thank you. Ahem. Beep beep beep. Wah. And then bleep. Okay. That does not appear to be the information we are privy to. Let me, like, adjust my mic too, so it doesn't sound like I'm swallowing it. Then we all work under the same company. All that the LCD shared with us was the name of our contact, Ezra. Then, is Limbus Company truly kidnapping people for human experiment? You don't just start experimenting on humans like that. It's not something that just happens. Remember what the LCD woman said? Rumors are just that. Rumors. Soon I'll have enough points to know what Markham Key 2023 is. Do you want to know? That's the real question. Do you want to know? Gregor furrowed his brows as though some unpleasant memories of his past began flooding in. He dug into his pockets for a cigarette. There's LCD, but LCA just seems really out of place. Even when compared to other departments, it's like they're from a completely different company. As we made our way back to the bus, I slowly began to organize my thoughts on everything that's happened. I did know that it wasn't the most productive thing for me to do. Faust, you're not going to answer any of my questions, are you? I apologize. At the present moment, it is difficult for me to disclose any information that does not concern the LCB department. It's like impatience is a prerequisite for boarding this bus, manager or sinner. Virgilius sighed as he muttered. He must have seen me burying my clocked head in my palms. Your journey will inevitably lead to the answers to all of your questions, Dante. Just follow the path and it should all be revealed. You have no reason to rush. Besides, Virgilius's gaze fixed for a brief moment slightly above my head. I wonder if he's looking at my flame. It's nothing. Perhaps your impatience is rubbing off on me. I suppose I shall find out along the way as well. Virgilius scoffed, muttered something incomprehensible to himself, then turned away from me. It was clear that he had no intention of continuing this exchange. Let's go, Charon. Been waiting for vroom vroom time. Driving to the famous heights of T-Core. ... So, the bus took off once again, sometimes bustling, sometimes dead silent. Finally! Kanto 6! It's in my hands! It's in my grasp!
가볍게 부어서 부탁드립니다. 역시 남이 타주는
Please,
차가 가장
T-Core.
멋있죠.
What are the chances I actually finish Wuthering Heights before Extreme? Oh wait, Mini 4! I guess we're not T-coring right now. Will you enter risk levels and classifications? Hell yeah, man. These are some good-ass backgrounds, bro. Okay, Mini 4. What's going on here? I guess the traffic sucks no matter which nest we go to. We've been traveling at a snail's pace through the extreme congestion of the nest for several days now. Rhodia, clearly affected by this boredom, sighed and muttered. I feel like no, I didn't mean to ignore you. I'm just story moding, you know? I'm story moding like so hard right now, you know? For when I eventually like comprehend these, you know? Yeah. We could have been through similar long periods of inactivity before, but boredom isn't something one could easily get used to. Do they not have like normal ass books in the city? Like, are all the books specifically from the library? Can't they just like, I don't know, pass around a book? Why can't they start playing Word Chain? I suppose it became a part of my job to listen to the sinners complain about the slow pace of our travel. How much longer until the T-Core immigration checkpoint? My only option is to give them a reminder of how far we are from our destination. Considering that we will be on standby for approximately a day at our next stop and taking into account various other stops we will be making en route, our estimated time of arrival is in 3 days. Aww. It's not like we're traveling very far, but with this awful traffic, it feels way further than it really is. Gregor's right. It didn't seem like the city was that big. Maybe there's something to these inevitable, overly long travel times. Something I'm yet to understand. I guess driving around in a large bus through the narrow back streets is what's taking us such a long time. I believe that it would have been faster to march on foot. Yet what a rare room and board. Are you unaware that camping out in the open is a natural part of any long march? Hey, Officer Otis, not everyone's been a soldier here. And if we're unlucky, we might even run into those terrifying sweepers. Aw, man. Sorry. Before the break of dawn. Even a partial mention of their name drains all color from Sinclair's face. I remember what the sinners once told me about them. That before the break of dawn, there are these things called sweepers that sweeps up every trash in the back streets. It's kind of terrifying how broad their definition of trash can be. They call that hour the night in the back streets, or something like that. Thank you for the Z idea. Have you would you like the third rendition of Sweeper Aw Man that we wrote the other day? I think it might have been, was it Monday? It might have been Monday. No, Tuesday. Tuesday? I don't know. We wrote a guys. I have it clipped somewhere. I don't know if I featured it yet, but I have it clipped somewhere. I still haven't worked on the chorus, but it's okay. It's okay. We can work on the chorus together, every pony. When I'm win rating something. I don't know. Anyways. Sweeper. Oh man. So we back win rating. Why am I doing this again? Got her Albert swinging from side to side, side to side. This bus a grueling one. Hope to find some gold bows tonight. Night. Gold bows tonight. Heads up. The coin flip sucked. It was and Claire look up. Total shock fills your body. Oh no, it's you again. I can never forget that corrosion. Cause baby tonight, the Abno's gonna steal all your sins again. Cause baby tonight, grab your egos and distort again. And then we don't have anything past that. Redeemed exercise. I feel like I do need to do a push-up or two after Sweeper All Manning 3 days in a row. Hold on, let me push up, I say, even though I don't have rooms for push-up. Rooms for push-up? What's wrong with my, like, mouth today? Room for push-ups. Which is why I've been doing squats every time like, that gets redeemed. When you think about it, I'm like a really, like, stupid Tamagotchi, you know? Okay. Forgot how to squat for a second. Okay, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 5. Yeah. Okay. Back in the chair. Back in the chair I go. Flop. Blink. Where's? Oh my god, blanket. Okay. And now I readjust how I sit again. That is a jacket. Okay. Are we good? We vibing? We vibing? We door stopping? Hold on. Let me lay this blanket over myself because I'm kind of cold right now, actually. Do 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 do. Okay. Ah. We door stopping. Okay. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready for blah 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 for blah blah time? Okay, 3, 2, 1. Pay attention. Blah 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 blah. I should start doing that noise more when it's blah blah time. Blah 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 blah. Yeah. Okay, back to the story at hand. This bus is one of the few vehicles recognized by the city as a residential vehicle, which means that we remain safe from the hands of sweepers. Beep. Attempting to sleep outside the bus in the back streets would not permit a restful sleep. Instead, one would be forced to survive the onslaught of sweepers for an hour in the early hours of dawn. Makes sense. Those sweepers do steer clear of the residential areas after all. A slow yet safe travel by vehicle, or a fast yet high-risk march on foot. This is quite the strategic dilemma. I do not believe that the latter option is up for consideration of any fellow. The bus is once again consumed by commotion. And into that commotion barged in the creak of an opening door and a familiar sigh. Just run over the sweepers. Exactly. Like, who needs sweepers? We'll sweep the sweepers. I'll pee on the sweepers. They're peers now. Metal and liquid, exactly. Nom nom nom, you know? Mephistopheles gets a little treat, you know, of metal and liquid. I understand that you all must be quite impatient, but we are precisely on schedule, so save your breaths and stop complaining. By the looks on your faces, I would have been worrying about a mutiny if I didn't know better. And those papers in your hand. New orders from the higher-ups? Virgilius was holding what appeared to be a bundle of freshly printed paper. This wasn't the first time something like this happened. Sometimes, after communicating in his room with the higher-ups of the company, he'd bring out a few sheets of paper to bring us up to speed. Yes, a new update. Don't tell me we're going on another detour. I'll say that I'm quite done cleaning up these distorted messes. Look, we have to get to... Stop whining like a petulant child. There won't be more There won't be more detours until we reach our current destination. Virgilius furrowed his brows, walked up to the front of the bus, and leaned against one of the first row chairs. He began leisurely shuffling through the documents. This is just an announcement. It says here that there will be changes to how your records of abnormalities, distortions, and peccatula are categorized. Huh? Wait, so we gotta do a bunch of paperwork? No. Once completed, your observation logs are all digitized and shared with the upper echelons of the company. Of course, if the observation logs themselves need to be edited, there may be orders to make direct adjustments by hand. However, the categorization for each entity will be updated automatically. They're merely informing the sinners of the upcoming changes. Ugh. It is nice to have someone else do the explaining for once. She's right. I presume that this has aught to do with the new types of peccatula that we have encountered before. Yes, but that isn't all. Faust by Fluid High 53! We got Fausted. Virgilius closed his eyes warily and lightly folded the papers in his hands. He called out to the two sinners. Yiseng, Ishmael. Oh shit. He was pointing at Ishmael and Yiseng. Yeah? You have called upon my name? I'll leave it to you two model students to explain the contents of these documents. I'm going to send you into another panic attack. I don't feel like I'm up to the task of explaining what's on this paper to all of you. With that, Virgilius pretty much shoved the paper in Ishmael's hands before taking a seat in the front row of the bus. Did he just dump his responsibility onto us? Ishmael didn't seem too happy about this sudden turn of events. Still, she opened the documents and began reading. I can never tell if he actually doesn't care about us, or if he just naturally comes off as a cold person. So what does the thing say, Ishi? Give me a sec. So, does it say anything new about the abnormalities? Looks like these documents are from the LCD. The sender address says, Who? LCD is a department that contracted Manager Esquire, is it not? Ezra, was it? I still vividly remember her chaotic, bubbly voice coming through the radio. The former Alcor, B-A-H. The bus begins to fill with the familiar hectic buzz once again. Well, if you allow me to, Miss Ishmael? She's fucking losing it. She's gonna pull out the elementary school teacher voice. She's gonna be like, I don't like repeating myself. Yuseng chimed in to help with Ishmael's explanations of the documents, but this is exactly why I'm the only one who ever reads the guides. I can see veins starting to pop in Ishmael's fingers. At this rate, she's going to drop the documents in favor of her mace. Oh, wait, Ishmael, I got this, calm down. I hurried over to Ishmael and practically hung onto the documents in her hands. We nearly tore the bundle of documents in half, but she quickly gave up and loosened her grip. Ryoshu, Otis, please keep Don Quixote and Heathcliff quiet while I take care of this. Oh yes, this'll be fun. Without killing them or beating them up, please. B-A-H. Ryoshu slowly lowered Don Quixote's land sheet picked up. Alright then, if you have any questions while Ishmael reads from the document, raise your hands to be recognized. Yuseng, Faust, you guys don't need to raise your hands to speak, so please chime in if there are any details you can elaborate on. Understood. Very well. Roja, if anyone tries to speak out of turn, please smack them lightly in the head. If you do good, I'll make sure to order you extra desserts during our team dinner. Ooh, you sure know how to motivate people, Dante. What an impressive growth of leadership capabilities, Executive Manager. They're so cute. Guys, they're so cute. I love all of them. I love you, Rodion. Oh my god, this is so cute to watch. I don't know. It's so comforting knowing this is going to happen right before Heathcliff gets like absolutely like emotionally pummeled within like the next 30 minutes. Alrighty then, first bond goes to... Wait, this wasn't... A few minutes later. After a quick commotion, I found the situation settled enough to return the documents to Ishmael's hands. Then I'll leave it to you. So the former Alcor, also known as the Lobotomy Corporation, used to contain and manage the abnormalities that we face in their branches. Even taking into account that their strengths were suppressed by the Golden Bows, there was a pretty significant difference between their risk level categorizations and the actual risk involved in facing them. Other employees and the higher-ups of Limbus Company also apparently felt that something was familiar yet off, and that's why they investigated this issue through the LCD department. So far, there have been 5 categories of risk levels. 5? Aren't there only 4 of them? Bonk! Rodeo punched Heathcliff in the crown of his head, and he promptly slumped to the ground out cold. Maybe it was the suddenness of the attack that did it? You didn't kill him, did you? Nah, he'll be fine. It's Heath. It's not like I smacked him that hard. Sinclair quietly raised his hand. Alright, you can go ahead. Ishmael nodded at Sinclair. Well, I thought there were only 4 risk levels. Zayn, Teth, He, and Wow. Just like Heathcliff said. They're the only ones we've seen so far, yeah? But according to these documents, the highest risk level category is labeled Aleph. Like I said earlier, there is a pretty significant disparity between their categorization standards and our experience with them in the field. Which is why they're apparently planning to make overhauls to those standards, by Limbus Company standards. Go ahead, Merso. I must inquire what exactly this overhaul entails. Does this mean that the abnormalities will be recategorized within the pre-existing framework of categorization, or will additional risk level categories be created? It doesn't elaborate that far, but it says here that Lobotomy Corporation used each abnormality's enkephalin production capability to categorize them into different risk levels. Abnormalities with more complicated, difficult management conditions apparently produce more enkephalin. I guess the more complicated an abnormality is, the harder they are to fight. That does line up with our own experiences, sort of. So I guess this whole mini is for people who didn't play LobCorp. But it can hardly be said that it was flawless. Looks to me that they're trying to make these risk levels better reflect our own field experiences, which doesn't rule out the possibility of them adding more tiers to the pre-existing ones. What? Really? For we conduct not management but combat against these foes, it is sensible that the standards for risk levels be adjusted in accordance to... Huh? Roja, wait! Ethan can speak without raising his hand! Need a Mercer voice? Hit me up, fam. Got you, bruh. I've been trying so hard to like find... This is off topic. You know what? I'll say my thoughts after this. My plans. Oh, right. My bad. I managed to stop Rhodia just before her fist connected with Yiseng's crown. It was almost as if she was moving based on pure instinct. So that's why they're overhauling the risk levels based on the... Oh god, that's a lot of... Based on the actual risk each abnormality poses in battle. So we do well to be wary of the possible changes to the risk levels written in the observation logs. Oh, and they'll let us know again once the precise details are decided. The next session is about distortions, which... Oh! Don Quixote raised her hand. But Ishmael continued to explain without coming to a stop. She probably just ignored her. So far, we've been using the same subject classification codes as abnormalities for distortions, but it's gotten pretty clear that there's a big difference between them, enough to give these two groups distinct classification codes. That being said, Hongli raised his hand, and Ishmael nodded. Don Quixote appeared a bit crestfallen. Ahem. The difference is that, when defeated, abnormalities transform into their egg-like forms, but distortions don't. Am I right? Correct. Distortions can be completely subdued simply by defeating them in battle, but any method of fully slaying an abnormality is yet to be discovered, even in theory. So she says. Well, we've all had first-hand experience against them, so it shouldn't be too hard to understand. Here comes the last subject. This one's about the Picatula. They're going to give them a classification code scheme different from the abnormalities as well, including the new type of Picatula we recently encountered. Let's see, classification basis, abnormalities and distortions both have elements of uniqueness that is missing in each individual Picatula. Considering this, it has been deemed... Okay, I don't really get what this is talking about. Faust walked up to Ishmael and began to explain. Uniqueness in this context refers to the fact that no same entity exhibits the same location. It would be helpful to recall that our encounters with the Picatula have always been against multiple duplicates of the same category of Picatulum. However, no such encounters have been made against distortions and abnormalities. Hopefully this has been a sufficient explanation for all. Right, so simply put, he's awake. We can just toss them Picatula all into the same bin, but each and every one of them abnormalities and distortions is especially unique, eh? They could have explained it much easier if they just... Bonk! Heathcliff seemed to have woken up from his coma, but... I'll be looking forward to that extra dessert, hehe. His moment of lucidity barely lasted a minute. And that's all there is to it. Whew, this is pretty great, huh? It's refreshing doing something like this once in a while. Whew. Don Quixote has not lowered her hand since Ishmael ignored her the first time, not even for a brief moment. Fine, ask away. Dost thou know the name of the LCD employee who hath composed that report? Ishmael seemed a bit taken aback that Don Quixote actually managed to ask a rather sensible question, even though it was asked with that very same enthusiasm she has when talking about fixtures, that is. Oh, sure, give me a sec. Sender, LCD on-site investigative reasoning team leader, Moses! Moses! I know that one. I know that one. What's Yuria up to, I wonder? Oh my god, Moses! Yeah! Yeah! Distortion detective moment! Yeah! Distortion detective mention! Yeah! Yeah! Okay. 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 Okay, we gotta calm down. Distortion detective mention! Yeah! Woo! Okay. 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 Well, we might as well keep that name in mind since we'll probably run into them sooner or later. Sorry for ignoring you, Don Quixote. Though Don Quixote has finally given the answer she so passionately craved, she did not appear happy or excited about it. Instead, she seemed to be absorbed in deep thought. I wonder if this has anything to do with her upcoming canto. Wonderlab mentioned somewhere, please, I'm begging. Didn't Wonderlab, isn't Wonderlab taken out of the canon? And like, wasn't it like more of a spin-off anyways? Like, if anything, yeah, the aberrations are the closest thing we're getting to Wonderlab. So if we're gonna get like any Wonderlab content, that's, I guess we're not like I don't think we're gonna get like anything at all. Rest in peace, Wonderlab. Sobbing, shaking, crying. I loved Wonderlab though, guys. Wonderlab made me cry like multiple times. Wonderlab. I wish it wasn't taken out of the canon, but like it is what it is. Sobbing, shaking, crying. Can't chat right now, but have a great stream. Thank you. For sure, whatever you're doing. Sorry for taking so long to read your comment. Okay. Let's see. I miss Wonderlab, guys. Like, oh my god, Cat, bruh. Oh my god, watching Cat develop like gave me the same feelings as watching dare I say Bakugo develop, where at first, well, at least no, because I didn't hate Cat at first. I just like seeing like characters like so drastically develop with how they like treat people and how they view people. Like, that's so fucking good, bro. Anyways, something wrong, Don Quixote? I recall hearing that name in the past. Moses is definitely gonna play a part in Donkey's thing. Yet I could not quite recall as to who that name may have belonged to. Okay, now we're actually done. Darn. Thought I'd be able to collect a bit more dessert. This is more time consuming than it was initially expected. Dante, no. Oh, right, it's about time. Alright then, I hereby confirm today's close of business for the Sinners. This could have dragged on for much longer, but the Sinners were thankfully pretty cooperative, so we finished our day earlier. I followed the Sinners to the back door of the bus, my heart a little lighter than it was at the start of the day. Huh. I feel like I'm forgetting something. That's such an L. It took me about 30 minutes to realize that we left Heathcliff out cold on the bus floor. Dude. Heathcliff. You're the main character, Heathcliff. You can't just die on us like that. Oh my god, Canto 6. Canto 6. Oh my gosh. Crossover fic for after the events of Wonderlab. Cat wakes up in the MHAU. Oh my god. I would cry, like real tears. I'm so serious. Wuthering Heights. We're wuthering them heights. The heights are wuthering.
돌아와.
Oh shit. Kathy. Ooh. That is some background music. Hold on, let's auto this.
보랏빛 꽃만이 유일한 아름다움으로 남아있는 그 저택으로.
Manor of the last vestiges that remain in violet
폭풍으로
flowers.
뚫린 균열 사이로 모든 온기가
Storm-broken
빠져나갔던
breach.
그
Has sight been
저택으로.
always warm. Ooh.
너에게 삶을 내어준 대신 모멸감과
No,
무너짐을
also
안겨주었던
scorn
그
and
저택으로.
desolation. So at the moment, the state of Wuthering Heights is, what's it called? Same as like the beginning of like the book, like really like dilapidated.
난로불
Cool.
가운데가 아닌 차가운 모퉁이 어기만이 네 자리였던 그 저택으로.
Oh,
황야에서 돌아와.
exciting!
집으로 올 시간이야.
Time for you to come home. You know, I think it's interesting that Kathy is calling Heathcliff over. Considering in the book that doesn't happen. Heathcliff just kind of appears one day and is like, "Sup, bitches? I'm here to tell Hindley and Linton to kill themselves." Linton to kill themselves and then kill myself. And then there's 200 more pages that I need to read, but haha. Yeah. Anyways, so this is what T-Core's nest looks like. We had surprisingly little trouble making it past the nest borders. I guess my concerns were unfounded.
뭐 다행히도
You're
이번 둥지 입국
extra
심사는
orange.
별일 없이 넘어왔네요.
You're oranger than normal, is she?
아이, 이 정도야 뭐. 아이, 에이, 칭찬은 굳이 안 해도 괜찮다고 하지 않았어.
One, I missed her voice. Two, what is going on with her?
아무도 하진 않았는데.
다 컸어 이제.
What is going on? What is going on? Oh my god, this is such a good interaction with them. Everyone seems awfully relaxed for having just entered a different nest. I guess everyone's gotten used to this by now. Humdrum, routine. I guess they'd be the words to describe the general sentiment among the Sinners. Except for one, that is. We're headed to this place called Wuthering Heights next, right? I could tell from Heathcliff's glum expression that his mind was weighed down by all kinds of complicated concerns.
그렇지.
He's got a sweat drop. Though his eyes were staring at the moving scenery past the windows, his mind was affixed on something that his eyes couldn't see, something that lay beyond building walls.
모더링 하이츠라.
Wuthering Heights.
무지하게 강한 바람이 불었던 집이었나 보죠.
Yeah!
그 저택은 바람이 지랄맞게 불었어.
This sure is one conversation they're having.
아늑한 구석은 하나도 찾을 수 없는 곳이었지.
Yeah. Yeah, Heathcliff's childhood sucked. At least from what I know of the book. Heathcliff's voice carried an unusually dark tone. The other sinners on the bus noticed this and began chatting him up.
고향에 당도한다니 마음이 참 복잡하겠소.
Isn't this so nice? Back in the day, they would have all been fighting, but now they're like, Heathcliff, we've got you, buddy, bro. We've got you. You're our homie.
고향이라 뭐 태어난 곳이 아니라 자라온 곳이긴 한데 하긴
That is also true.
그것도 고양이라면 고양이겠지.
Big nervous and big stressed. He presents it a lot more different than the other guys did, which is nice. Actually, everyone's like presented their anxieties about like returning to their main place pretty differently so far, which is like also really nice. Yay, characters.
근데 보통 고양하면 떠올리는 감정은 아니야.
That's fair.
하면
머릿속에선 수천 번도 넘게 상상했어. 내가 그 빌어먹을 집안에 돌아가서
This happens in the book.
남김없이 부수고
He very much is like that in the book. He's like, he returns really angry. It's interesting seeing how each character portrays anxiety. Yeah, like Ishmael was trying to be really pragmatic about hers, but she ended up just kind of like getting worse, like very like malevolent with her compliance. Yusang was a while ago, so it's, but I remember he was also kind of pissed off, just a lot more quiet about it. And then Sinclair was just like absolutely messed up. Roja still kept her facade, which is interesting. Greg just kind of let it happen.
모든 걸 부숴서 그 다음엔 뭘 하려고 했는데요? 저를 보고도 깨달은 게 없는 거예요?
있어. 일단 내가 획가닥해서 되져버리기 직전까지 가게 되더라도
Aww.
너희 중 하나가 어떻게든 끄집어내줄 거라는 거.
This is foreshadowing, isn't it? This was definitely foreshadowing. Even if I didn't know of the spoilers, shout out to me playing the game like 20 billion years after everyone else has. Even if I didn't know the spoilers, this line, it's suspicious. It's suspicious. It's also really cute. It's really cute. Like, aw. He called us louts. But he also trusts us. Yay! Heathcliff.
뭐 두들겨 패서라도 꺼내달라는 건가요?
Or we could talk him back into being sane, but sure, okay, yeah, beating him up.
두들겨 패서라도 그럴 필요가 있으면.
Spooky.
어디까지 허용이 되지?
Okay.
신체 절단과
Ryoshu.
신경 조직 손상 중
Ryoshu. I'll be honest, Ryoshu, if I want to bring someone back from the edge of like insanity, I think I'd beat them up rather than like cut them up. Cause I'm just saying, I personally, if I was on the edge of insanity, I'd rather get beaten than cut. But maybe that's just me. Maybe Heathcliff wants to be cut instead of beaten. Sure. W. Otis coming? Whoa. Okay. Resitting myself. Beep. Beep. Okay.
머리 같은 데를 세게 쥐어박는 정도는 괜찮지 않을까요?
That's a good thought, Sinclair.
아니 이 새끼들 나한테 쌓인 걸 풀라는 의미가 아니라고. 지금 진지하게.
그래도 지금의 히스클리프 씨라면 잘 해내실 것 같다는 생각이 들어요.
Encouragement! Honglu! Yay! I love you, Honglu.
뭔 소리야? 지금이라니.
And have our third nuking W Corps member. Hell yeah, man. Back to sleep I go. Bye bye. Good night!
지금의
Have a good
히스클리프 씨는 가난하고 남은 게 아무것도 없잖아요.
Deprived. You're... Wow, Honglu, you don't gotta tear into him like that. He's losing his omegas. He's asking his omegas to calm him down when he loses control. When the full moon rises. Love that rich twink. Go Honglu, go. He's got that sleeper build though. You've seen his cards. Cards, IDs, same thing. You've seen his IDs. Bro is not a twink. Let me tell you, bro is jacked. For some reason. Poor, you don't have anything left. Dang, Honglu.
뭐? 가난? 이제는 아예 대놓고 시비 걸기로 작정했냐? 내가
아니 오해가 있으신 것 같아요.
Honglu, I don't know how else you're supposed to take that. To be honest, you just called him like... Hold on. You just called him poor, deprived, and has nothing left. Like, I need to... The Honglu fans, they've awoken. Honglu is far from the most talkative sinner, but when he does speak, he usually has something insightful to say. Though, since he never says it in a way that's immediately obvious, his words are very prone to misunderstandings.
저희는 모두 가난해요. 그러니 예전과는 많은 게 달라졌을 거예요. 어쩌면 가진 게 아무것도 없을 때가
There we go.
되어서야
I thought he
몰랐던
might have
걸
meant something like that,
깨달을
but at the
수도
same
있으니까요.
time, saying things like, you're poor, that really does rub off on people the wrong way, huh?
가난하여서 이렇게 구릿구릿한 색깔을 계속 가지고 다녀야 하는 거요?
Don Quixote looked mournfully at everything around her, then at herself. She sounded like she was about to cry. Everything had been drained of color since the moment we entered T-Core through the back streets. That feels like even more of our colors have been taken away since
그
then.
얘기 언제 하나 했어? 대체 언제까지 이런 색깔로 다녀야 하는 거야?
Imagine being a color fixer just entering T-Core, like, you go from the blue reverberation to the guy. Just to the guy. The black silence. You're just the guy. They're all just guys, you know?
라는 생각을 한 게 불과 10시간 전인데 가도 원상복귀가 되지 않잖아. 이대로 평생 칙칙하게만 살아야 하는 거야? 이러면
Rhodia,
시급도
it's not that
떨어져.
actually
살아갈
it is
의지도
pretty
없어지게
serious.
된다고.
I mean, I don't know. I don't think it looks that bad.
고기를 먹어도 고기가 상한 걸로밖에 안 보인다고.
Okay, well, yeah. If it's something like that, now I get it. Because I think I'd kind of hate looking at my food in that color too. If it all came like this, like,
갑자기 너무 건너뛴 것 같지 않아?
Greg, you gotta calm your GF.
그리고 저 사람들은 옷의 색깔이 보이고 있잖아.
With an annoyed look, Rhodia gestured toward the people outside the bus.
개개인분들께 해드린 답변을 합치면 23번째 답변이긴 합니다만 색깔을 돌려받으려면 그에 준하는 돈을 지불해야 합니다.
Oh, Faust is pissed.
저 정도로 색깔을 돌려받은 거면 코트에 바지에 저 새낀 별로 잘 살지도 못하면서 허세만 있는 놈이야. 진짜 부자들은 안경테나 장신구까지 색깔을 되찾거든.
Huh.
히스클리프 씨도 이곳에 살고 있을 동안은 계속 색을 보지 못한 상태였나요?
Black silence has a sepia-toned whisper. Blue reverberation? More like the sepia-toned compression. A. Hung Lu's insightful sayings be like, "You're broke. Have I, Riz? Get mogged on the daily. You must be so confident to be able to put up with it." You roach trash. You know what? Yeah, Greg. Greg, you don't know how unappetizing meat can look if it's just the color is off. Imagine a gray sepia tone streak doesn't sound too appetizing. Yeah. What else would be like really unappetizing? Other than like meat, definitely fish. Ew. Yeah, I'd hate living here.
아니, 저택은 어느 정도 예외였어. 그래도 여전히 색이 구린 곳이긴 했지만.
동의 구려 피의 색 정도는 되찾았으면 싶.
Ew. Imagine cutting someone open and like their blood isn't even red. It's like all brown and murky, so it looks like you're getting like diarrhea water out of their lacerations. Ew, that's gross. I'm probably the only one who's probably thought that, but I think it's anyways.
그런데 저 자식 말이야. 저렇게 어설프게 색깔을 가진 채로 쏘다니면 괜히 뒤통수 얻어맞기 딱일 텐데.
Wow. Bonk sound and then guy's hat falls off. I already did my squats, bruh. Okay, fine. Heathcliff's predictions came true soon enough. They did not come soon. Anyways. We are once again doing squats in real time. Do. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. I felt something crack. It was my knees. Okay. Do. Yeah, just all your food, unless you go to an expensive restaurant or you're quite rich, is just all variances of gray and brown. Imagine peeing it's all brown, right? What if you have like a digestive issue, but you don't even know you have a digestive issue? Because like when you poo, like you just see like brown. It's all just brown, you know? Like you can't see like any like discolorment, you know? Like how do hospitals here run? Like being a nurse in T-Corps, the pay has to be insane. Like dude, imagine your patient comes in and they're like, I think something might be wrong with my innards, and you're like, I've got you, bro. We're gonna sit you down on this bed and we're gonna figure out what's wrong. Can you give us a sample? And they give you a sample, but it just looks normal because everything is all sepia. Anyways, Heathcliff's predictions came true soon enough. Several thieves surrounded the bloke who's only trying to come off as though he's loaded and bashed him on the back of his head. It's a matter of poor person problem because rich people don't get sick. Oh, you're right. That wouldn't even happen anyway. Yeah, because they all have like prosthetics. Bruh.
저런 극악무도 파렴치한 자들을 보았나? 혼자 다니는 무고한 시민을 단체로 핍박하고 있지 않나?
갱단이라고 부르는 분들인가요?
물이 흐려졌군. 저런 걸 갱단이라고 부를
Running
수도
out of
없고
time. What does that
시간을
entail?
못 채운 하류 인생들인 거지.
What does that entail, Heathcliff?
내가 떠나올 때만 해도 저런 버러지 같은 것들은 저렇게
Huh.
버젓이 돌아다니지도 않았어.
There are gangs that aren't scummy. The hospitals are probably running really high costs to restore saturation. Ooh, that does make sense. And considering it's hospitals, we're gonna assume it runs on like the US system where just everyone has to pay like $12,000 to get a band-aid. So that's how they maintain it. Yay! There are gangs that aren't
당연하지.
scummy?
내가 있었던 갱단은 저런 식으로 만만한 놈한테 우르르 몰려가지 않았다고.
타론,
Cameron.
쌩쌩 달리고 싶어. 길이 막혀서
Oh, are we killing people now?
못돼.
뭐 여기서 시간을 지체하는 것도 의미가 없지.
So the hospital's main attraction, the hospital's main demographics would be the rich people who they could afford prosthetics, but they're getting all like Sinclair brand and they're like, no thank you, we don't believe in prosthetics. Or like instead of or they still want to taste things and eat food, so they just don't get like their stomachs done. Their digestive system is totally normal, but then you like look at everything else that's part of their body and it's like gross, you know? Sorry. Like you just look at their body, it's like fully Lego arms, full just kind of like robotic legs. The only thing intact is their digestive system, and then one day that messes up and then they have to go to the hospital, and then the hospital's like, okay, that's gonna be $50,000, and they just have to like stare up at the hospital staff like, why? And it's like, well, you can afford it, and we need our saturation technology so that you don't like die, you know, from bad stools. Expensive prosthetics can taste things. Okay, but that's just taste. Sometimes people don't want to just taste things. Sometimes I like the feeling of food being digested. I like the feeling of like swallowing and chewing my food, you know, and like thinking about like the food being absorbed in the rest of my body. That's just you. Okay, fine. Well, who's to say there's no random T-Corps person like me who's into that, and yeah. If it's like a Sinclair Hung level retrieval, they probably have enough time to restore saturation for what they want. Yeah. Originally, Simon spoke up after quietly listening on our discussion for the last few minutes.
돈키호테가 시끄럽게 굴기 전에 내려서 처리하고 오도록.
It's Mephi feeding time.
정의 집행이군. 고맙네. 길잡이 씨도 익숙해졌나 봐 이제.
Using prosthetics to turn myself into a mechanical mountain of bodies, so I just eat sweepers at night. Assuming you have the money to do that. I kind of like eating food. I'm just quirky like that. Teehee. Like, listen, man. It's a good experience. Like, you know, I take a really long time to eat because I'm sitting there and I'm like, man, this yep, food in my mouth feels really great. You guys wouldn't get it, okay? You wouldn't get it. You wouldn't get it. The way I experience things, I'm just built different. I'm not. I think sweepers are like kind of like a Capri Sun for District 23 rats. Who knows? If anything, the rats are the Capri Sun for the sweepers. Okay, there's no time. Blunt. Dun, 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 dun.
현장 말뚝을 쑤셔 넣어주자.
Oh wait. I should
아직
hold on. First of all, we're gonna take my dailies and my weekly. Like, boy. There we go. And then we're gonna up timer so because I think I should have enough threads to okay. Oh my god, Mark of Cain 2023 makes a comeback. That's insane. That's insane. Hold on, where is he? Where is he? We need to find him. Okay. 3, 2, 1. This is new streamer, guys. New streamer. Yep. Hold on. Am I like? Have I disappeared? I've disappeared. You can't even. You can hardly. Like, even if I move, you can't see me. You can see my hat vaguely. This is it. This is Mark of Cain 2023. This is what you spent 3,000 points for. And then it goes away in 10 minutes. We'll keep it on for like next 15. Because it's silly. Yep. Yep. Mark of Cain 2023. Okay. Sweepers do taste incredibly atrocious though, even according to the carnival. Oh. Well, what if you just like season them properly? What have they considered not eating the sweepers raw? Have they considered maybe like I don't know, some lemon juice, maybe some salt? I don't know what I was expecting. Listen, it used to be funnier back in the day, but these days it's just there. This is, yep, Damien. Holy shit, it's Damien. When did he get here? What are you talking about? That's not Damien. That's Mark of Cain 2023, my favorite streamer, my Oshi. I have a tier 3 subscription to Mark of Cain 2023, also known as Max Damien, who goes commonly by just his last name, Damien. Mark of Cain 2023. We're gonna have timer, so.
주먹에 휘감긴 이 광희의 차는 켜켜이 쌓아온 지식의 무게를 바라여
Yay!
너를 깨부술지.
My friend says that this is a really good Mercer ID, at least in her experience, so I trust her on that. Oh, that guy's a lot. His hat and shoes were a lot redder there than in the actual story. That is a rather straightforward question. Unlike information, the accumulation of knowledge involves 2 extra steps: perception and understanding. One must apply various perspectives to what information is gained, make it their own, and only then does it become knowledge. He's good if you have other discard IDs. Huh. Sounds of rustling papers for the library. Library. The child does not look away from the pages of his book as he responds to the notepad scribbling interviewer. That's Honglu, and that's Rhodia. So just looking at or listening to something once isn't enough. That's not exactly straightforward, but I think I got what you mean. And the purpose of the late night study sessions is to gain a deeper understanding of, so they're in order to gain more knowledge? The interviewer took detailed notes of every word coming out of the child's mouth. She didn't forget to constantly ask him questions like a good student either. The interviewer grew increasingly excited with every detailed answer the child gave. She was finally getting some real answers from her interview subject for once, so she intended to get the most out of this interview as she could, especially as her other subjects weren't as receptive to her other questions. She might even be crying tears of joy inside. That is certainly one of many perspectives from which to view our practice. It is most likely not incorrect, if incomplete. Incomplete? Do you mean that there are other reasons? These late-night study sessions double as catch-up sessions. They are the best time to replenish knowledge lost during a contract. New knowledge can be gained in the process of relearning what was lost. That is the core of the DC Association's late night study sessions. Right, I get it now. Man, I stream. Man, I stream so video games, so I don't need to think about my studies. But now my studies are in the video games. What the hell, man? Mark of Kane 2023. What are your thoughts on prosthetic hater? 2320. Well, she's done some terrible things to my friend. Personally, I'm surprised she still even has a platform. I think we should cancel her. We should cancel prosthetic hater 2320 because she's a terrible person. And by cancel, I mean completely deplatform her. Actually, yeah, I did deplatform her. That's why we haven't seen prosthetic hater 2320 in a while. She's just completely wiped off the face of the internet. Nothing ever happened with her. Nope, nothing suspicious. Yep. So how's that going? The sound of a rustling bag of chips echoed from somewhere in the room. There was an infinitesimal twitch by his brows. The interviewer couldn't help but cover her mouth to hide her laughter. The child narrows his eyes, scanning the room for the culprit who dared make that noise, before letting out the smallest groan of frustration. We are making the intended progress, despite certain shortcomings. Haha, I know this can't possibly be easy. The interviewer lightly chuckles to himself after scribbling the following observation in the notepad. Pretty unfriendly, but also less of a hard ass than expected. Reject studying. Go cheat mode. Not recommended for doctors or nurses. I mean, like, I could, but also I kind of like geography and geology. I can't really care about my other class though, because high key, I'm just taking that to fill. Actually, all the classes I'm taking are just to fill general education credits. But high key, geography and geology kind of fun. If I ever decide to finish my music tech minor, since I kind of had to quit it to graduate, I'm definitely going for environmental science in like a few years if I get a job and like have enough money to go back. She did get cut from any platform she had, so yeah. Next question. So another popular image of the DC Association is that it is an association that specializes in contracts involving relics and ruins. Do you have any personal opinions regarding those contracts? I merely carry out the will of those who have taken me under their wings. If you would like to hear my reply still, I should be able to formulate a sufficient reply based on available information. Each relic has its idiosyncrasies and usage and mechanisms. Naturally, using them requires deep study and analysis. That is the process during which we gain an abundance of first-rate knowledge and even have first-hand experience of the unique atmosphere of the ruins. I judge them to be one of the foremost sites of education. Let's see. Ruins as insights of education. Oh, well, that's certainly a unique but important perspective. The interviewer's notes said, I have no idea what he's talking about, but that sounds pretty impressive. She flashed a big, knowing smile back at the child. Alright then, last question, I'll get over here. Do you have any long-term goals as a fixer director? Maybe there's some conveyed knowledge that you're seeking? My goal is to be granted audience with the Saint. The Saint? How are they like? And each cardinal branch of the DC Association is a saint. They are wise people, all individuals of unfathomably grand repositories of knowledge. Ooh, I see. So you have people you look up to. If you're making such a big deal out of gaining even an audience with them, I guess they're really busy? It would be accurate to state that I, at this moment, cannot meet them. So there's some kind of a condition you have to fulfill. This is just like Baldur's Gate 3. I must continue to persevere in my studies and grow my repository of knowledge. There we go. Haha, then I guess it's only a matter of time before you gain an audience with them. Well, looks like that's everything. We can. A loud alarm blared through the halls of the library just as the interviewer was putting her notebook back into her pocket. This is a lot of words. A librarian ran toward the child and whispered something in his ear. He nodly calmed. He did not nodly calm, he calmly nodded in response. The child's relative composure heavily contrasted with the interviewer's panic. It appears that someone has broken into this establishment in search of our holy relic. Holy relic? High-ranking fixers might have heard about the DC Association's holy relics, but the interviewer's knowledge extended only as far as the rumors did. She cocked her head to the side, not sure what he was talking about. The interviewer sat in silence, anticipatingly looking at the child for an answer, but she showed no signs of reciprocating her expectations. Who could it be? To raid an association is. Another new syndicate conveys our holy relic. I assume this invasion is their doing. They wear a red mask, emblematic of their organization. It should not be very difficult to define by. The child rose from his feet and wrapped his dolls over his fist. The interviewer's wandering eyes soon turned into a look of concern for the child. Oddly calmed. Yes. Yes. That's definitely what I meant to say. Trust. If they're bold enough to break into an association office, then it's likely that they're no mere backstreets ruffians. Please be careful. There's no need to worry. I've been rather studious as of late. The syndicate henchman looks around nervously with a key in his hand. Damn it, I thought this was supposed to be one of the holy relics, but this ain't even a relic. Well, of course, because the true holy relics of the DC Association are held by its saints, and only its saints. The keys and stools that the other librarians use are just downgraded versions of the true holy relics. You mistook the holy relic's blessing for the relic itself, allowing misinformation to guide your path. Well, in for an on, in for a... Screw it, I'll use this too. The henchman rises forward, the key in his hand, but the child doesn't even blink an eye. The brilliant light of knowledge are so diligently studied, focused on the child's fist, and the building soon echoes with the heavy noise of crumbling floor. Once things have calmed down somewhat, the interviewer carefully exited the room, only to be greeted by a surprising sight. Let's see. Mark of Cain 2023, thoughts on Unhatched 2024. I'm in love with him. I didn't say that out loud. I think Unhatched 2024 has a lot of potential as a streamer, and I think he's really cool, and I'd love to do a collab with him, but I think I'd like to watch him grow some more first. I know he used to interact with Prosthetic Hater 2320, and that was kind of a brow moment, but I think it really helped his development as you know, a streamer. So I think Unhatched 2024, if you are watching this, make out with me. I didn't say that. I mean, we should collab. There we go. Before her were numerous syndicate members splayed out across the demolished floor, and the completely unharmed child stood tall amidst them. The interviewer whips out her notepad and begins furiously scribbling down the scene before her. Mark of Cain 2023. What about Clockface 2020? I think Clockface 2020 is a very interesting character. I really don't know what they're doing, but you know what? I trust them with what they're doing. I hear they're in the same agency as Unhatched 2024, so they can't be that bad. I hear that Clockface 2020 is also one of Unhatched 2024's various senpai, so I don't know. It seems like it's a really good VTuber company. It's really hard for us indies out here, but yeah, I think Limbus Company. I think Limbus Company is a very, very promising agency. Mark of Cain 20. This is like, I want to note that since creating Mark of Cain 2023, this is like this is some of the most lore I've given him. How funny would it be if I like split apart this PNG and like made it a model? Just one day out of nowhere, someone just redeems Mark of Cain 2023 in the future. It's actually me moving around. Anyways, the child she interviewed earlier, the one with a particularly large appetite, told her that the DC Association was more than just an educational facility, but hearing it and seeing it in person are two different things. The invading syndicate members were learning this the hard way as well. While the interview assumed that the syndicate members would have an ace up their sleeves, considering they're bold enough to attack an association office, just suddenly one day, everything, how's the line go? One day everything changed in the middle of my house. Yep. There was something that the syndicate members missed, was that the DC Association was not an association of frail scholars. I've beaten wisdom into this foe, for it has chosen to face me. But there's just suddenly one day my model had changed. There we go. I was mixing up Greg's with Sinclair's. We were more Mark of Cain 2023 lore than Red lore. I'm still trying to write the entire thing, guys. Writing is hard. Actually, it's less that I've been writing, it's more that I've been trying to figure out how to publish, because publishing is hard, man. Hold on. Let's finish this. Oh, okay. Publishing is hard. Cause see, I thought maybe I should make a lore video, but then like the more I thought about it, the more I was like, wouldn't it just be better to publish like this as a written piece? So if you've never heard of a VTuber whose lore was in a book rather than a 2-minute video, well, now you have. But like the thing is though, putting all the lore behind a paywall is so cringe, and I don't want to do that. So then it's like, now I have to take things from that film adaptation class I took and like try and see if I can create something, some kind of form of media that would be a good representation of the full book. Because see, the main thing I got out of that class was that books are more of a, what's it called? Faithful like narration to the adaptation, right? Because like adaptations will change the hell out of a book. Like it's really hard to be truly faithful to the book since like, you know, they're totally different forms, right? So I figured like if I'm gonna make like some kind of like AV media for the lore, then it has to be kind of detailed-esque, but then at the same time the problem is I need to teach myself how to animate. I have all the sound like ready. The problem is animating, because I'm too broke to hire animators, so And audiobooks, let's be honest, who actually pays attention to audiobooks? I use audiobooks to go to sleep. The age of innocence goes really hard when you're trying to sleep. So in the Library of Ruin, I made myself into a book. That's exactly what the opening page is going to be. I dedicate this to Library of Ruina. I wanted to be a book so bad, I became one. Let's see. If anything, the lore is going to be self-published once it comes in book form. I'm thinking make some smaller versions of like the lore as videos, because obviously I'm not going to make a whole ass film. I can hardly draw. With key page lore, that'd be kind of sick. Imagine your VTuber lore, but only in the mod for for freaking Library of Ruina. Imagine that. Anyways, the heartbreaking. There's no time. Enter. Marissa, we're gonna level you up just a bit. When did I get two of these weaker tickets? Kind of funny. We don't want you to be too buff. We can take this out, and then we're min-maxing over here, just cause. Why the hell not? Take one of these out. You can handle some more of these. There we go. Let's see. I will unironically DM you the 100 logs. They're a great compromise of writing and audio with limited visuals. I see. That is interesting. Because, let's see. The thing, too, is that I've also been thinking of other forms. Because, like, I'm a Milgram fan, right? And a Paradox Life fan. So, at the same time, it's like, not everything has to have visuals involved. And it's really... But at the same time, having visuals really helps, especially in the modern day, because that's what people will pay more attention to at first. Because a lot of people don't point out when I do stuff, people don't really point out a lot of the audio like mess ups, but the video mess ups are pretty easy to spot, you know, because they're video. This could lead into a whole ramble on like media forms. Teehee. Not sure if you read the early message like 10 minutes ago, but I just don't want to add code now that dungeon is done. Oh shoot, I should do that. That's a good idea. Teehee. La 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 la. Beep 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 beep. Let's paste that in there. Bonk. Now that we have a Merceau.
아직 가게문은 열지 않았는데요.
Oopsie, how do I... Oops. That's customized, not friends. Yeah. Add a friend. Hee hee. Add. Send request. Hee hee. Okay, got you. And now I drink more water.
열지 않았는데요. 아, 대신 의자라도 갖다 드릴 테니 앉아서 쉬고 계세요.
Yeah. Okay. I can like get into lore stuff and whatever. Maybe another day. But for now, I'd like to do be drinking more water, I guess. Wow. Some of it spilled. Wait. What? And with that, Mark of Cain 2023 also needs to be wiped away. 2023. He's gone. Say goodbye, everyone. I need to be unsmallify myself. I've returned. No more Mark of Cain 2023. It's been a while since he's appeared. I could get more into audio stuff, media stuff, my own ideas for like lore and whatever, but I feel like we'll save that for like a while later. Maybe another day if I do something that isn't centered on a story heavy game like this one. Anyways, 6-2, there's no time. So this one's blunt. I'm too lazy to switch people out. Let's just shove people on there. Pew.
수금할 시간이야.
투입합니다.
Burm.
뭐야? 이놈은 우리가 먼저 찜했어.
Yuggets. Oh my god, this chapter introduces more British people. I forgot.
너희도 시간이 부족해서 온 놈들인가 본데. 우리는 고작 30분밖에 안
This
남았다.
guy is gravelly. How does that bridge work? You see that? That is made out of cardboard. There is no way it should be working.
혹시 데드래비치 같은 갱단 쪽인 거 아닐까?
Dead rabbits? This happens in the... This is the beginning of Wuthering Heights. For the uninitiated, Wuthering Heights, the way it's, the dead rabbits in Wuthering Heights, it... So, hold on. Let's explain this later when we're fighting.
옛날에 작용단 활동 같은 걸 했던
Actually, no, you know what? I'll explain it now. The dead rabbits in Wuthering Heights. How it starts is it's this guy named Lockwood. I forgot what he's doing, but he comes upon Wuthering Heights, I think to talk about to talk to Heathcliff about something about like properties or whatever. Since I think he's moving into one of the estates on the land, and Heathcliff is like the landlord or something. Is my lip bleeding? It is. Oh well. And there's a part where he's just kind of like left alone with the other people who live in the house Heathcliff occupies, and he's trying like to start conversation because they're all like really grouchy people and they're not friendly at all. So there's like this one girl, she's like 17ish, and she is like also pretty unfriendly, and he's like, you guys like animals, huh? And she just kind of like looks at him like with a glare, and he's like, oh well, if you don't like those ones, then I bet you like those ones over there and in the corner, yeah. And he points to a corner, but the thing is, like, it's really dark, and like it's kind of hard to see, so he doesn't know what's in the corner. And then like light shines on it, and it's a pile of dead rabbits, and she's like, why would I ever like those? And he's like, well, this is awkward. And yeah. Now you guys know about Wuthering Heights, the source material.
뭐? 마스크? 지금 뭐라고?
에이, 가뜩이나
Bollocks.
시간 젠장.
Oh my god, they're so
헛다고 딱
British.
해치워주마.
They began rushing at us with bloodshot eyes, not giving Heathcliff time to even finish a sentence. They're so British, guys. It's painful.
걱정 마시오.
I am bleeding hard.
최후의 혈구 하나만 남아 있다면 생명은
It's time to win rate. Does he always purple when attacking? No, right? Because that wouldn't make sense. Why are they Orpal? Nice to know the blood is still red and not poo colored, as was theorized earlier. I haven't seen Inkler this entire stream until just now. It's refreshing to see him there.
우리가
Okay.
우세. 서둘러 끝내보자고.
Now these guys
배는 맛은
die.
있는 편이 좋은데.
예측대로
You die.
쓰러졌군.
유효타 좋아.
And then you
계속
die
집중하자.
again.
지식을 마주하고 무지에서
Yay.
도피하지 말라.
근방의 싸움은
We're
우수했어.
fighting more British people.
배는 맛은 있는 편이
I wonder what
좋은데.
other things Kanto 6 references, because
흐드러졌구려.
as far as I know, every Kanto... No, let's see. There should be references to other pieces of literature in every Kanto, right? At least subtly. I know Kanto 5, it was the old man in the sea. Well, I don't know if every Kanto has it, but it was definitely prominent in Kanto 5 and Kanto 4. Kanto 4 being the rest of the league's like notable works, specifically like Dongrang. Then Kanto 5 introduced the Old Man in the Sea. I don't remember if anything was brought up for Sinclair's. Well, I guess the Little Prince, because that included Damien. I don't know about Rodia and Greg's Kantos, but for this one, I wonder genuinely what kind of other works are gonna get brought up. I'm hoping maybe like Jane Eyre, Jane Eyre, because it's like, you know, the Bronte sisters, you know, like if you're gonna have like such influential British like authors be literally siblings, I feel like that's kind of important, you know.
생각보다 날 뛰어버려.
I remember someone brought up like
아까운 솜씨인걸?
something funny about like a really long time ago about how genderbend Damien would be named Beatrice. I think genderbend Heathcliff would be Jane Eyre. I don't know. No, he wouldn't. I haven't read Jane Eyre. I need to, but like, I think it would be funny to see any sort of Jane Eyre reference. I need to. I don't know much else about British literature. I'll be honest. Teehee. Tikor is indeed technologically advanced 18th century Britain, already dystopian. It's British. The dystopia part comes from it being British. We don't have enkephalin. Do I feel like I could refill it? Kanto 2 has a reference to Tiferet B from Lobotomy Corporation. What? Kind of insane, actually, considering Kanto 5. Kanto 5. Seriously, where? Tiferet. I feel like that's somewhat familiar, but it's been so long since I've read Kanto 2, I can't remember. I guess I know what I'm doing later on today. Kanto 5, from what I remember, people were talking about how it briefly had something to do with Malkuth, right? Because like Malkuth's name before becoming Malkuth was Elijah, and like Elijah was also a character in Moby Dick for a little bit. I don't know how important Elijah in Moby Dick is. Because I saw him, they introduced him before they even boarded the boat. He was just kind of like stalking Ishmael and Queequeg. I don't know if he actually is on the boat. If it is, then it hasn't been brought up in the chapters I've read. Shrug. Yeah. Woo. Theorizing characters. Yeah. Through a major adventure just to eat pizza. I had to fight two insane people to force them to let me eat in peace. Ahab's in this household increasing. No. I hope you got your pizza though. I hope it was worth it.
아직 가게 문은 열지 않아.
Let's see. Let's claim that. And then we've been at this for 2 hours 10 minutes. I think I will hop off. We literally just barely touched Kanto 6. But you know what? It's cool. You know, it's cool. This gives us, I'd like to get through more of the book before next time. So as bro as it is to end after touching literally 2 parts of Kanto 6, is this stream still going on? What if I told you we're just about to end? We're just about to end because I'm like sitting here and I'm like, I want to finish more of the book. I had so much time to finish it, but I didn't. Awkward. So, yeah, we're gonna end like now. We filled in a lot of the time with pretty much just yapping, to be honest. Story-wise, we got some stuff out of the way. Not really. It was mostly just me fighting Bamboo-Hatted Kim and then yapping and then being stupid, and then I was like, oh my god, Kanto 6, we can start Kanto 6, and then we started Kanto 6, and then we got through to a bit, and then it was like, you don't have enkephalin, and I was like, oh, that's really awkward. I could refill it. I have 25 boxes, but I don't feel like doing that right now. I feel like finishing the book first. Wuthering Heights reading stream. Imagine Mark of Cain 2023 collab when actually Mark of Cain 2023 has a very strict what's it called, contract with his manager, so he can't collab with me specifically. Anyways, yar. So next stream, Wuthering Heights reading stream, I will finish the book. I will finish the book. Finishing book. Okay. I'll finish the book before next stream. Hopefully. I'm not making any promises, because although I do read fast, I hardly read, because I never get the motivation to, because I'm like, I could be doing anything else, and then I do it literally anything else, and then I don't read, even though I could. So yeah, I don't have announcements. Actually, yes, I do. Tomorrow is Slay the Princess at 8 a.m. and then Saturday I am not streaming, because I'm gonna be on 40 Worlds channel with 28 JFJ, and we're gonna rank abnormalities. Yeah, I've been planning on drawing a little picture of us, but I haven't gotten around to it. But maybe today. Maybe today, now that I have my lab done, I can get around to it. Hee hee, wink wink, nudge nudge. Okay, yeah, that's kind of it. And then I don't have anything else. Cool. I might upload like a thing or two between now and like the end of the week. You better put Forsaken Murder on S tier. I can't make any promises. I'm gonna end now. Thank you for coming, everyone. It was cool to see everything transpire. Yep. Bamboo had a Kim. Anged was alive. I honestly thought she was gonna die from the way everyone talked about her. So yeah. Okay. Bye. Otsurena. Ending. Balls.